What's up, guys? We're back with Power Girl. Let's continue. So I think the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work on her neck here, and I'm just gonna kind of mask this out for now. That's better. And I'm just gonna bring in this picture here. And I'm just gonna clip out her neck right here. Just gonna get a rough selection right about that. That'll be good. And before I paste that in, let's group this. Call it head. And let's group this. And just call that suit. So go back into our head. Paste in our chin. Flip that. Just turn the suit off temporarily. And obviously that needs some adjustments. And we'll just call that chin. Let's go into liquify. Find our face layer. Turn down that opacity. Just gonna warp so the chins and the jaw lines all line up. Yeah. All right, we're good. And I'm just gonna mask this off here. And I'm gonna put a mask on the chin. And we're gonna blend this. And obviously the color doesn't match yet, but we're gonna get it to match in a little bit. Turn that down even more, just so we can get a nice fade from one to the other. And now let's get our chin to match the face. First thing I'm going to do is just lighten up this area right here so it matches the highlights. And I'm going to burn just the underside of her chin here. And I'm gonna make a new layer. And just put a mask on that. And put it on multiply. Because I want more of a shadow underneath her chin than this head has. So just gonna paint in a little more of a shadow right here. And because she has this really bright highlight on this side of her face, and you know, this really bright highlight on her suit, I'm gonna turn up the highlights on her chin layer. I'm gonna put that on screen, saturate it, and let's see, let's also, and I'm gonna paint some in too. Just gonna lighten up this whole edge right there. And I'm gonna duplicate my face layer. I'm just gonna do the exact same thing to amp up the highlights. And while I'm here up close and personal with her, I'm gonna do a little bit of retouching. So let's see. Let's try the healing brush. And I don't go too crazy with skin retouching. I just get anything that really stands out to me. Alright, so let's turn our suit layer back on. Yeah, that looks good. Just finished off that part of her face. So next, what should we do next? Let's add in her legs. So I'm gonna bring this up. And we're just gonna clip it out. Alright, so we're just gonna grab about that. Let's consult our preliminary image here. I'm gonna cut that leg out. Gonna paste it back in. And I'm just gonna rotate it to about where I want it. Right about there is good, I think. And liquefy this. And just line up her her cheeks, I guess. Line up the bottom cheek to the top cheek. I think that's good. And then we got this little piece of leg just kind of hanging off back here, so just bump that up, make it a little bigger. So right there. Let's put all the leg pieces in a group called legs. And I want to give a little artificial perspective to this. Just gonna fake in some perspective here. Now I'm just going to liquefy her shirt layer to better blend in with her new bottoms. And we're just going to warp our shirt to the bottoms. I think it should be good. And so let's mask that off so it doesn't overlap the other bottoms. Just gonna mask that off to the edge right there. Same thing over here. We're just masking that off to the edge. And I'm gonna turn up the highlight right on her thigh there. Let's call it her thigh. So I think we're gonna do one more thing for this video, then call it quits. And I'm just gonna add in her ear. So I'm gonna take a decent sized chunk of the face, just so we have enough to blend with the other head. Scale that down a bit. And I'm gonna line these up. So we're gonna warp this, match up the hairlines. So let's put a mask on that, call that ear, and let's do some blending. Let's turn that suit off for the time being. Just make some quick adjustments here. Let's adjust our mask. So I'm gonna do a little burning to darken that up. It's a little too light right now. Adjust that skin a little bit. Let's turn down the magentas. Turn up the darks. And her ear is looking a little flat, so I'm just gonna give it a little dimension. Yeah, it's a little tucked back too much. I think it's better. You know what? I think her jaw is looking a little wider than we need it. See how that is. That's better. That is better. All right, so we're gonna end it there. Thanks for watching and take care.